finished up in Santiago.
Traveling the world?
Just a bit. Alright, so I'm thinking Newblish is gonna go for a 2-gate, and Favorit's gonna go gate core. That's my thought. Just based off their names, I'm judging them.
I love this chat. Are you seeing this, Jerry? What do you want, a $20 prize? Show us what you got.
Yeah, Newblish. Let's see. So, with the positioning of Favorit's pylon, I think it is going to be a gate core. I guess. Who knows? Alright, so they're both gonna do gate core.
This is a best of 5 prize show match between two A-rank players. People gotta stop building shit at the bottom, man. Can't see it.
I find it interesting that Newblish has a slight advantage already.
In terms of...
So the Zealot's a little quicker. He's got more gas mined, more minerals mined. He's got an extra probe quicker.
I think I'm rooting for Favorit. Yeah, he's got a little baby boy. And it takes forever to match him up with an opponent. Because his baby boy will just not leave him alone. That's right. I encourage parental neglect so I can get a show match.
You encourage parental hell.
Hey, I'm leaving that one alone, man. I just saw a couple with a baby. They're trying to do that to me. I was like, you haven't slept for 2 days. I can see the bags under your eyes. She's like, yeah, I sleep in 1 hour increments. It's bad. Yeah, he does seem to be ahead.
Which is interesting because
Almost identical.
I would think that Favorit would have the mechanical advantage. But anyways,
Maybe he will.
so Loxquito wants to have a crack at Strudel, he tells me.
Is there anything behind this map? He just has one more gateway than him. And there's a rowboat. Okay, he's gonna put down a Nexus. So now they're adopting different strategies.
This could actually go bad for Favorit.
Yeah. Mirror, I'm in favor of one basing it. Non-mirror, I'm in favor of one basing it. I'm basically in favor of just one basing everything.
But if Favorit gets away with the expansion, then it's bad news bears for Mr. Newblish also. So.
Can he though? 2 gateways. I'm guessing he's gonna make observers. You could afford Reavers too, right?
Should be able to.
He might just expand.
He can afford at some point 3 gateways in a row.
Oh, this is cool. Got 2 gateways making. He'd be dead if, you know, Noob had gone Dark Templars. I don't know how common that is in PvP. But
It's pretty common.
yeah, that's the first thing I do is make observers. Because it sucks dying to that, right? You're just like, fuck, I should have just did that.
It definitely sucks.
But I guess if you do that and they expand, you can lose as well. You'd have to be really good to, I think, read your opponent to tell if they're going AT expand. Well, if they haven't made an expansion, they probably are.
I think that's what that Dragoon that poked in was trying to kind of measure to see his like Dragoon count. You can tell if they're going DT if not. And if he would have not seen too much there, he probably would have thrown down Forge right away.
Supply's not that different. Newblish has a robotics facility. Support bay.
Yep, so he's gonna try and steamroll him really quick. And it looks like Favorit's getting set up to take a third. He might think that Newblish took an expansion. So he might be getting a little bit of a surprise here soon. Or those could be pylons to see if the shuttle's coming.
Alright.
Who knows what he's thinking.
Does that affect replays?
Yeah, because it's a little bit stuttery.
Superior Micro is going to determine the outcome of this battle.
Pretty much. But also Newblish is he's kind of being a little indecisive, and look here, he took his Nexus as well.
2 Reavers instead of Shuttleman.
And now look at the supply difference, 80 to 65.
Yeah. The Reavers could really change things though. They're horrible. And not always the damage they do, but sometimes I find like you try to target them and you're not successful and like half your army just dies.
Especially because Favorit doesn't have Templars, he doesn't have Reavers of his own. So essentially he can't attack into Newblish at the moment. So I think the best course of action would be to take a third.
In PvP, do you want to get in some Zealots or you go like Dragoon heavy?
I always make Zealots, but I'm not an expert by any means.
They're good units, man. They're quick.
Lots, pretty good.
They're cheap, they're quick, they take a lot of hits.
If you can run the Zealots past the enemy Dragoons as they're fighting your Dragoons and kind of like prevent their Dragoons from being able to micro back, that's usually pretty good. So it looks like Newblish is going to try and push out, but he's 30 some supply behind. Favorit's moving out to kind of meet him. I think he saw that move out with his observer. So
I like where you placed that, yeah, I didn't even notice it.
the best way to counteract that shuttles to try and get them, because once the Reavers get in that choke on that bridge, it's going to be hard for Favorit to fight off the Reavers. So I think what he wants to do is kind of cut off the army and like whittle it down a little bit, delay the shuttles. He's gonna kind of do a little bit of a flank here.
Yeah, his Reavers are really exposed.
Yep, so that's pretty much I don't want to say game, but at this point, Favorit's kind of free to do whatever he wants as far as expansions go.
Yeah, that round wasn't good for him. The 2 Reavers is really what he had going for him, huh?
Yeah.
I think he had speed too. He could have just tried to drop his base or just done all kinds of stuff with that Reaver.
I'm really surprised that Favorit hasn't thrown down a 3rd expansion though. Here it goes. Or not.
I guess better at 6 than what is that, 9 o'clock?
Yeah, I'm surprised that he's going there actually, but I guess as a Protoss or just as a player in general, you're gonna think that they're gonna go for 7 8 o'clock more than 6 o'clock. So there's a Reaver going down towards 6 o'clock, but the observer saw it. But Favorit kind of reacted a little bit slowly to it. Alright, let's see how many probes you can get with this.
That shuttle has pretty low HP. It's risky. That first Scarab is always the worst, isn't it? It never connects. And it's always so slow.
So I think that shuttle's kind of trapped there.
Yeah, maybe. Can't really get out.
This is where like the noob in me would make a Stargate just to like kill that shuttle.
Is it the noob in you, or just don't like that shuttle near your bases?
Oh, cause look, he moved his units, and then here comes the shuttle. We only got one, 4, 5 probes, maybe.
Yeah, you can't see when they're making Scarabs. It looked like that.
Shuttle. Nope.
At this point, it probably doesn't mean much. Favorit's gonna have some nice upgrades soon.
Yeah, so considering the supply difference, they're both taking their 3rd around the same time. Favor's got 60 more probes. That's a good chunk. Newblish got caught out of position here.
Yeah, this is looking good for Favorit.
Yeah, it looks like he's the favorite.
Plus 1/1 upgrades finish.
Yeah, and Newblish has got just +1.
Yeah, I don't see him stopping this. A bunch of Zealots are headed for 3 o'clock.
Yeah, and there's no defenses whatsoever there. And he's actually going to be able to do a little sandwich on this army here.
it's interesting because they were both kind of playing it safe, but Favorit's build strategy worked better. The Reavers are always risky.
If they were Bonnet Reavers, it would be
Oh yeah, he's good. Yeah, that surround didn't work for him, man. I'm guessing they're much more effective when, you know, your enemy is just in front of you or whatever. And your Reavers are placed in the back, in the center of your units. Round 1 goes to IRK.
This is the best of 5?
Yes, sir.
3-0.
Based on what you saw?
Yeah.
You're just shitting on Newblish there, aren't you? I don't know, man.
I don't know Newblish, and I know most of the really good players, so.
Ooh. Somebody said he's old school. Maybe a US East. Don't count us out, man. Another P versus P.
Let's see if we'll have any shenanigans in this game, like 2 gates in the middle or something.
I like to see a proxy gate. Might not work for one game, but I think it can throw your opponent off. Like the next game, they're wondering, is this person going to do something like that? Kind of mess with them. But as Pato was saying, when a person's standard build works, like Favorites last game, and maybe that was Newblish standard build too, you don't want to change it. You just use that again, and then it's up to your opponent who lost to that standard to figure out a response. So I wonder if Favorit is going to do the same thing again.
Well, it looks like Newblish is going to get the scout off first, which is very important. 2 gate at that, so Newblish is going to scout the 2 gate, which is unfortunate. But Newblish was going 2 gate himself. Interesting.
Last game they were doing the same thing too.
Yeah. But this time, Favorit has the slight advantage. None of them built their second pylon to the east of their nexus that'll protect the pylon block. Let's see if Favorit does pylon block.
Hey Mo. Mo?
Jerry?
Donna donated $20 to the stream.
What happened?
My sister donated $20 to the stream.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Why?
I don't
Did we
know.
have an interview with her, or we just asked why?
I don't know. Because I was just like, what the fuck? Who the fuck's this?
That's like
Yeah, anyway.
psychologically fascinating to me.
Yeah, well, she wanted to support the stream somehow, and I'm just like, you're already supporting the stream by feeding me.
Is it like sympathy? Is it
I don't know, man.
pity?
I don't know. I thought it was just
That's really
really
nice.
Yeah.
She should cast sometime, man.
She doesn't play StarCraft, dude.
And how does that really matter when you have somebody like me? We need some diversity, Jerry.
You're asking the wrong person, my friend. Anyway.
We need less white assholes, a landowner, carrying his white privilege. Just kidding.
Is that a mineral block? No, that was a really bad mineral block, right?
No, look, it blocked. It trapped 2.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought it was just like off center.
Do you know what those pylons are called, Jerry?
What?
Fuji, you want to tell them?
Oh,
They
what?
call them manor pylons.
Manor pylons. Oh.
Yeah. See, to prevent that, Newblish should have put the his second pylon to the east of that nexus. Coincidentally, Favorit is also susceptible to that.
Stupid strategy. Shouldn't be called manor pylons.
It's manner, dude. It's manner. Or bad manner.
Exactly. This probe is just gathering intel.
Yeah.
It's getting everything.
He's being a little asshole.
See everything you're doing, and I'm gonna make it very hard for you to kill me. Yeah, they're almost identical supply. Templar archives. Ooh. But then he's getting a robotics facility. These guys are like yin and yang, man. One does something, the other one just counters it.
Yeah. But I don't know if Newblish is gonna move across these bridges. Let's see, here it goes. Yeah, those bridges can be a death trap. Ah. So it's like the old DT expand. That's what Favorit.
Okay. I feel like if he targets...
Here comes the DT though. And there's not gonna be any observers in sight, so he'll be fine.
Oh, he's not even gonna strike them. He's just gonna pass through. I wonder if he saw him.
Maybe if he was looking.
I don't see an observatory. No, he obviously hasn't seen it.
He has to hold true to his
There's an
to his
observatory.
secret. Alright, so he knows now. But the DT's at his base pretty much. Let's see how many probes we get.
1, 2.
It's gonna be a while before that.
Yeah, it does take a while for the observer to make, doesn't it?
And when you're like the victim of a DT attack, it feels like an
It
eternity.
feels like... yeah.
Like, where's my observers?
Oh my god. It's 8. Oh, he's got 2 of them now. That's horrible. He should block his ramp. Oh, they got it.
Observer got out.
I don't know. 15 probes. Oh, he's got enough.
So that one got 11. How many did the other?
I think he got a few at least. 2, 3. I'm not sure if this still... Because he's got his Nexus.
Dragoon back home.
Oh, he lost his Dragon.
And then look at the supply and worker count. 15 to 31.
So I guess
But
response is to all in, right? 4 gate?
yeah. 'Cause at this point, if he doesn't go, because if he expands, I mean, it's still gonna be a while before Newblish can get a better worker count than Favorit, right? The old hidden expand at the top left.
I'm not sure what way this game is gonna go.
Well, I think he's gonna power off of freebase.
My ass would be like, I should make DTs because red doesn't have any detection.
Yeah.
DTs, like, they force you to get detection, right? Which is annoying, but... What's red doing? That observer's like, I see everything you're doing.
Alright, my Froyo is here.
What did you get?
It's just vanilla with a bunch of toppings on it.
Shield battery. I love it.
Yeah, so Newblish is like, this guy is like all in me because his Nexus is so late.
Yeah, that's a nice little block in there.
But little does he know that there's another Nexus.
Yeah, that could bite him in the ass if the game goes on long.
He's kind of a bad attack by Favorit though.
Yeah. I'm not sure how Noob can take advantage of his earlier Nexus. It seems like Favorit's level.
He because of the Favorit has had the worker advantage the whole time. And now that he's got 3 Nexus, he's just gonna keep that worker advantage. The only thing that Newblish has got going for him is that second gas quicker, so he's gonna have more gas for sure. But once Favorit gets all 3 gases going, then he'll slowly close the lead on gas count.
DT's work for him, man.
Yep. Also, Newblish doesn't have a forge, I don't think, and Favorit's already at +1. That sneaky top left.
Yeah, Noob hasn't like scouted anywhere. And
No, it's because he's got that. He thinks he has the full scout on the army with his observer. He's been fooled.
neither is Favorit though. I'm paranoid as hell when I'm playing, man. In my mind, they've expanded everywhere. I gotta find it.
Newblish got some DTs of his own.
Oh, he doesn't have a robot, does he?
Nope.
Oh, he does. Yeah, it is expansion.
Oh. Does he have?
No observer yet. It's making though. Oh, I'm getting fucked back in my face. And the observer's about to come.
So I think Newblish feels like he's in a pretty decent spot here.
Right, because he doesn't know about.
Such a big army. Oh, and he's taking a 4th now? Jesus.
I mean, he's been playing it safe too. I kind of do the same thing, and I wonder why I lose. In both games, Newblish was going by the book, kind of. The Reaver thing didn't work out, fortunately.
One thing interesting to note, though, is Favorite doesn't have any Templars, does he?
No, you're right.
And then Newblish has got 3. He's got 4. He's got about 4 storms right now.
Favorite's making his first 2.
Well, yeah. Favorite half Templar, but you turn them into Archons.
Oh, that's true.
Alright, so let's see how this goes.
Mm.
I'm gonna throw in some Archons first, so there's advantage. The storms are gonna be key. Pretty nice storm. Yeah, nice storm so far. I mean, all in all, I think that engagement went pretty well for Newblish. Just,
Apply, right?
Yeah, what happened was the Observer got way in front of the army, and then that DT chipped away at the Dragoons.
Still works out for Favorit because he has 1 extra expansion. And he might expand again.
That was definitely a bad attack, though. But
he can afford it to. Gonna have 11 gateways. I don't think Noob is gonna have an answer to this.
so many gateways.
Yeah, I would just be popping out Zealots because they make it so fast, and the first wave might die, but you just keep sending waves and waves and waves.
And Noob wants to go for an attack. Looks like he's going to come up the big ramp big ramp, and then come down the to the what would be the third. And it's 001 versus 102 for Favorit.
Well, he's got 11 gateways up, and there's a shuttle heading towards Noob's natural.
Yeah, it's got 2 Zealots and 2 High Templar.
Oh.
Oh, these are some money storms.
Oh, God. Those were good storms.
Yeah. And Newblish still doesn't know about top left.
Those things can cost you the game, right?
Those
Losing
storms?
50. Yeah, when you lose 15
The worker count, 71 to 39. I mean, it's not an immediate GG, right? But over time, it's gonna definitely hurt you.
What's the counter to that? You make several cannons so they don't.
You need to hotkey your workers and move them out of the way really quick. Oh, this is a nice round on Newblish. That's good.
1-3 upgrades for Favorit. He's gonna clean this up.
Yeah, look at the supply. I mean, I do have to hand it to Newblish. She's not playing as bad as I thought.
What's the maximum number of probes or SCVs or Zergs that you make? Is it different for each race, or is there an ideal number?
There's an ideal number, but I'm too new to be able to answer that question.
75 too much? It's just right.
there's some experts in the chat that can answer your question.
In our chat?
Yeah.
We just got $20 from somebody who pities us. One of the reviews we got from the esports committee was the only people who are interested in this series is the creator and 10 people. It's funny because it's true. It's kind of what we're about, but we'll see.
Or somewhere, right?
Well, I don't know if it's possible to grow it without bedazzling people with something else.
Well, not to discourage you, but the time slot also does not help your cause. So NA is dead. It's pretty much not that. Out of all the regions, it's the worst as far as activity goes. You're not casting Spanish.
They got a huge. I mean, our thing was to do it for English speakers, and I see Foul. Oh, he's gonna tap out, and Favorit's gonna take the second game.
Yep.
Like Falcon gets thousands of people watching his videos, which he's a great caster, great personality. He covers mostly pros, I think, and it did take him like 5 years or something to get such a following. But I just mention him because I think those people are out there. They might not tune in to Twitch, but it'd be nice if they just check out the videos because it's less about us and more about like the great players we have. A lot of them from your team. So it'd be nice if they check out their games. Like that Dandy vs Ultra best of 7. It was so good. It would be a shame if it didn't get more views. I don't know, man. Maybe things will change when Pato and Queen, you cast more often.
You want me to cast the way Queen would cast for the next game?
Has she ever casted?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm gonna be AFK for the next 20 minutes.
I don't want you to make fun of her.
We were on the same CPL team together, Coach People League. I think I've known her for like 2 years now. She's always gonna beat me though. It's gonna happen.
She told me her Terran almost beat you, or could almost beat you, so I wasn't sure how to interpret that.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, my friend.
Newblish is black, so you're not going to be able to see him on the mini-map. And if you do Alt-Tab, what happens is they both turn into yellow. Which is stupid.
Alright, so are we going to see the same build out of both of them again and then see what the variation is after that? So based off favorites, pylon placement, I don't think he's going to go for a 2-gate. Newblish, on the other hand, though, I can definitely see a 2-gate coming out of that.
Oh? Nope.
Yeah, because the way that pylon's positioned, it's for economic Vespeed gas harvesting. But nope, they're both going to do the same strategy. Favorit's going to have an advantage on gas though.
Or yet. There it is. From Newblish. I don't know, looks like Favorit is maybe slightly ahead.
I think Newblish is trying to mana pile on him.
Such a funny turn. Soak it in, man. Get all that intel. Nothing going on. He's like, what's going on with this probe over here? Probably a pylon. You're gonna leave? There you go. I mean, he's been sort of discovered here, right? This is obviously DTs. Can it be anything else?
It can be like this stupid, shitty speed zealot all in.
I feel like he's gonna put it down while the probe's in there.
I don't see why he's doing. Why are you doing this? All right.
Guess it doesn't matter. It just kind of forces you to get. I mean, he's getting a ropo.
Yeah, the Robo's, he'll be fine. What's he saying? That's really ridiculous.
I'm not sure. I think.
I guess because the rep, maybe because he snuck that probing.
Ah.
Going for it.
Well, yeah, he made everything, so might as well.
Oddly enough, there are no observatory yet. There you go.
How can you use DTs offensively here? I mean, if he only has one observer, he'll leave one like near his base. So in case he moves out with his observer, you could sort of run in.
Yeah.
Forcing him to make 2 observers or more. Cannons are probably going to help a little bit.
First observer's out. DT's just got to natural.
Ooh. I'll lose one.
Might lose them both. Nah, too fast.
He could have probably cut it off. Maybe. 2 Templars. Is he upgrading Storm? Yeah, he is.
I think Favorit might hit at a nice timing before the storm hits, though. Because he doesn't have much. At the very least, Newblish will lose his natural if he goes like right now.
Ooh.
He needs to go like meow. Go meow.
Hmm.
Go go. Go go go. Too late.
Storm.
Storm's there.
Even without it, I think he could hold.
Alright, so I think this is the first time Newblish has got a pretty good advantage.
Yeah, what do you do with this advantage? Do you expand again?
Nope, just power up on 2 base and go kill.
I guess. Just going Zealot heavy, Storm, some Archons.
Mm-hmm.
I like this build.
He's gonna have an upgraded advantage too. His Favorit's Forge not spinning. And +1 attack is halfway done.
There's no way to tell if Zerg is upgrading out of its, like, any of its structures, right? I don't think the evolution chamber does anything different, or Spire, or any of that.
It moves, doesn't it?
I thought they always move, unless I'm wrong.
Have to look at the next time.
Like Protoss, yeah, you see it spinning. Terran, there's some blinking lights, but Zerg.
It does move like it pulsates.
Shout out to Queen, who is babysitting right now.
A likely excuse. You invited her to come cast. She said she's babysitting.
Yes. And she's looking forward to it. That's cool, man.
I messaged her. I said
Okay.
a likely excuse.
And she seems active.
Alright, let's see how this attack goes. It could be the deciding factor.
A lot of storms. 3 of them almost full.
Oh,
Ooh,
gonna pick him off with that DT.
no. Does he not have an observer?
Nope. Oh.
Oh my god, those were the best kills ever.
Oh man.
Those 3 attempts would determine the outcome of a battle.
I think
Sure.
they had like 2 storms each too. Like it wasn't like just like 1 storm each.
Yeah.
High Templars.
They're annoying, man. I mean, he's got an observer in his base. Fucking sucks.
He's gonna scout the 3rd going up too.
Every PvP, I'm like, you have to make observers. Get this in your fucking thick mind. Make observers, leave them in your base, put them everywhere. That's probably my least favorite thing about PvP. Fucking observers. Speed would probably be a good upgrade too. Maybe not at this point, but oh no, observers. He's getting it now, yeah. He's like, I'm never losing fucking 3 temps to 1 DT ever again. There's another upgrade that expands the vision of the observer, I think, which I'm not sure if anyone in the history of StarCraft has ever gotten.
What's that?
There's an upgrade that expands the vision of an observer.
I get it all the time.
Is that right?
Yeah. Especially
Sweet.
versus Alright, Newblish is gonna try it again, but I like Favorit's position a little bit better this time.
Queen said she was casting once with the baby, and the baby fell off the couch and started crying, and she was embarrassed.
Wow.
So I said that's probably gonna get us a lot of views. Could you please get some of that action? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Alright, that shuttle was pretty brave. It just kind of went in the middle of the map. Favorit and his pylons, man. Fucking pylons everywhere.
Yeah, that shuttle's being tracked pretty good by that observer.
Here's the shuttle.
It's not gonna work though.
Loading.
I think he's still gonna get that storms off.
Nice his probes.
That's how you defend against it.
I love how his shuttle was going towards the ramp because I think he was expecting the probes to. Oh yeah.
You can get it right now. Go. Got a couple probes there.
Yeah.
And at the same time, Favorit's gonna move over to the third, maybe. There's no blocking of the ramp. Only 2 cannons. Or is he just gonna go?
Nice, man. It's just how they're gonna engage into battle here. I don't think it looks good for Newblish the way he's coming out like this.
Nope. All right, so this is gonna be the deciding match here.
Not looking good for him.
Good storms though.
Yeah. Sort of bundled up, but his reinforcements can come out big. PvP is funny, man. He's like, you got zealots? I got zealots. You're like,
That 1DT mixed in there though is going pretty good for English.
oh, there is a DP in there. Yeah. Two more temps being put into the shuttle. And Zella.
Yeah, that Zealot at the top left prevented the expansion from going up.
Are you using Alt Tab, man, or are you looking at it as like a original black color? It's an awful color, right? You can't see shit on the mini-map.
I see it just fine. It's great for me.
Maybe it's my 98 graphics. Alright, let's see this drop.
Well,
9 o'clock.
also Newblish is on the attack with 50 more supply. If it keeps going like this, I think Newblish is gonna take this. There goes my real prediction.
There's a drop. Ooh.
That was a good drop.
Yeah.
And actually, Favorit's taking that engagement at his third quite handily. Saved his third. Equal worker count. So Favorit needs to prevent Newblish's fourth from going up.
Let's see. Where's that for? 6 o'clock?
Newblish has better upgrades though.
1 to 3. Favorit has just 2 attack.
Here comes this flank though.
Ooh. You know, Templars, I personally don't try to make too many of them because they require a lot of attention, right? They're total waste when they die with energy.
So,
He's lost a few of them.
Favorite knows about the fourth. Is gonna go take it out.
And Newblish is like, I'll see about that. Hasn't sent enough units. He doesn't have enough to defend it.
Alright, so I'm gonna stick to my 3-0 prediction now after seeing how this game is gonna play out.
I don't know about that 6 o'clock expansion, man. But I guess where else are you gonna expand?
Where Favorit's trying to expand with that hidden cannon right there. Taking out that probe was big though, because that it's gonna take a while before a probe gets back down there. And he was able to hide the Zealot from Favorit's army. Redropping at the third.
Oh, you got some.
"31 kills on those two.
Right. They
Take that
transferred
far.
over to the Archon. Jerry was telling me about that. That's kind of cool. How they did that. I mean, Favorites PvP seems like, you know, well-rounded. I can't say Newblish has done anything wrong, man. To me, it seems like his the major battles where he's engaged, it just didn't go that well for him. Favorite had the advantage.
Yeah, he chose poorly as far as engagements goes. Yeah.
He was just kind of moving out and he got caught at, like, bad times. And Favorite, like, even here, like, Favorite was positioned pretty well for the engagement. Nice storms. Oh, those are Archons just gonna eat everything. Right?
What? Newblish took a fight.
Those are a lot of cannons. That is 3 o'clock.
It's a lot of Archons though.
Did you go in there with that many?
Yeah, they're beefy.
I guess they are. Is he attacking with probes? That's awesome.
Yeah, it's to kind of disrupt his army's attack.
Oh, it worked.
It did.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was worth it though, man. Those were a lot of Archons.
Well, Newblish does have the worker advantage now. Still a pretty close game. Needs to go deny 6 o'clock again.
Does anybody make levers like long game? Or no?
I can see them being effective.
I have invited models, if that's how you pronounce. I think I have. And Eon Zerg and some other people I was told about, but they haven't joined. I'm guessing some people just aren't interested in doing show matches or not right now, but it would be cool to get.
Not interested.
Oh, you heard from him?
No, it's just what I've seen from him lately. I don't think he's interested, and models is not active at the moment.
Now, having said that, I think we did get like many of the top players in the top 10 or 15. A lot of them are from your team. And
okay.
Which is cool, yeah, and some people from DM. Missing some people from NAS or NAS. And Dragon said that they're just not ready.
You're probably JU.
They're doing some sort of in-house like tournament or something.
Yeah, I saw that.
I guess my thing was just like use this platform to stimulate the foreign food war community scene, which is already stimulating. I mean, they don't need our platform, but adds a little bit of excitement, I think. A few days out of the week.
Drop at the bottom right.
Ooh.
And favorites. Army's out of position, so
That's a good drop. DTs just go through it so
I
fast.
think that Nexus is dead.
Smart. And he's
Pretty
got
good.
a
Pretty good move.
If he just puts a shitload of cannons there with like temps, nobody ever tries to break into that, right? Like, it's at the ramp.
Got 5 cannons in that Templar.
2 zealots at the ramp would be, or even DTs at the ramp.
Yeah.
When people set up like that, it's like, oh man, I'm never breaking into this thing, right? He's got storms, he's got DTs, he's got cannons. Ooh. Nice storms.
Yep. We got an engagement going on here.
Ooh.
That was a good storm with the yeah, that was definitely a good storm too.
You just have so many units, it's hard to miss.
But again, Newblish took a bad engagement there, and these Templars are gonna get killed right here.
What's his upgrades like? 2, 2, 3.
They're pretty good.
And favorite is 1, 1, 3. So I guess PvP you want to upgrade the shield? Is that what happens? They're fucking so expensive, man. They need to make it cheaper. I feel like Protoss needs some advantages.
Oh, and looks like Favorit's getting bottom right set up again with some cannons this time.
And that shuttle is back. Jerry, do you see it? Shuttle has been terrorizing 9 o'clock the whole fucking game. Love it. Here comes the shuttle, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, 'cause it's up on
Third or fourth time.
there he goes.
It's like, I have no probes left, bro. You killed them all. He doesn't have enough energy.
No, I mean Newblish does have a good does have the advantage on probes, but he has to keep rebuilding them, right? So that's
He's lost so many. Oh, there goes the shuttle.
Newblish getting bold, taking top left.
Alright, so Favorite didn't lose 5 o'clock or whatever. He just remade that Nexus, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're on 2-2-3 for Favorite now.
They're both running on 2 expansions, sort of. Nope. Newblish has another one.
And then Favorite's getting who is it? 4 o'clock.
Their upgrades are really similar now. These guys are evenly matched, I say, even though Favorite won 2-0.
Well, Newblish is 3-3-3 will be done in about a minute.
Here we go. Yeah, that's a smart back away from Favorite, gathering his units. That's where I think you want to spend majority of your thinking and time. How am I going to engage? From what angle? And
Alright,
Newblish has a
Newblish.
huge supply advantage, man. I mean, he does have more probes, but I feel like he should be attacking right now to take advantage of his supply.
Well, he also doesn't know what the supply count is like we do. Sometimes we forget that.
Maybe he needs map hacks.
Let's see how this max engagement goes.
That wasn't good for Newblish. But he's got a lot of archons.
Favorit crushed that.
Yeah. And you know what? Newblish is 3-3-3.
Yep.
Man. So looks like Favorit has this.
Well, I mean, I think still a while before somebody can decide the outcome of the match.
Okay, so
Alright.
we know about the upper left. He needs to take that shit out. Ooh. Don't lose attempts. Okay.
His army's gonna get a little bit of a flank there, but he pulled out.
Arbiter. Yeah, that could have been useful earlier. Both of them.
He's got a observer with the army though. Alright, gonna go up this ramp. Is this gonna be a bad idea?
Did he upgrade status? I mean, he doesn't have energy for it. Wait, it's 75, isn't it?
It's a pretty good move right there. Holding at the top of the ramp.
Oh my god. It's like you get there and you see 2,000 cannons. Oh. No, he only has one. Two making. But he held it.
Yep.
I love seeing 3-3-3 upgrades.
And Favorit's at 3-2-3.
Yeah, that last one is pretty expensive. Is it 500?
That could be. So Favorit's got 3.5 mining bases versus 2 mining bases.
Well, he's been doing a pretty good job.
He's been down in supply like most of the game.
Yeah, that's true.
Now he's actually up in the worker count. It's been a while since we saw Favorit up in worker count.
"31 minutes and they're still making probes."
That's because so many pros have been killed in this game. Especially at the 9 o'clock
9 o'clock.
position. Yeah. Alright, another engagement.
Newblish has quite a few Templars. And an Arbiter. I don't think he ever got status. Doesn't need it.
Turned a lot of those Templars into Archons just now. So, Favorit needs to take out that expansion again.
Yeah, he needs an answer to it. Not like a recall or something.
Well, he's got a supply advantage now. And we've seen Favorit take engagements where he's down, where he had a supply deficit, so he gets these arcs, and it's like sets him up for.
Exactly.
We got a status on part of that army there.
And I think he got the observer too, but he's got another one there.
Not helping him though. He just got crushed once ago.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Higher upgrades.
I feel like this happens to me all the time. Wow, Favorit's gonna take middle. Style points.
That was nicely played. Oh, he's making arbiters of his own, and yeah, he's getting status, and he's upgrading his shield.
Yep. Another engage.
Who to please, Jerry? Who to please?
It looks like Newblish is going to try and take the middle base out.
What if this is a 3-hour game, guys? Are you gonna watch it? 3 hours?
This is a massive engagement right here. Looks like Newblish is getting crushed again.
Nice storms on the cannons.
So what's Favorit's next move here?
That's a nice comeback, man. I thought he was behind by a few expansions. Supply. Hmm.
I wonder if he just kind of baited him to go there. Can be a call to play. You got this series. GG. All right, game 3-0.
Oh, that's how it's gonna end. Did he have this? I guess he did win most of the battles. He's got his expansions up. If it kept going like this, probably, because he got the middle too, right? Yeah. I was wondering about that because we can see the replay is about to end. And I was like, well, this is weird.
Well, there you go. We'll say Newblish far exceeded my expectations, but
Oh, what
it
the
was
fuck? They sent me some spoilers. No wonder. Okay. I was like, there's 5 replays here. Jerry, you need a break, don't you? Water?